Let us now know about the variables. So a variable is nothing but it will store the values. So we have different rules when we are trying to generate the variables, right? So first rule is there should be no spaces around. And the second rule is the variables should not start with the numbers. And the third rule is there should be no special characters like at the rate, hash, dollar, percentage. All these special characters should not be there. And the fourth rule is it was case sensitive. So capital letter is capital letter only, small letter is small letter only, right? It was case sensitive. So these are the different rules that we have when we are trying to generate the variables. So let's see how can we generate the variables. Name is equals to Gayatri. So here I have created a variable called name. The value is Gayatri. And when you're trying to, when you're trying to access the variable, echo space dollar name. This is how we can access and click enter. Here you got Gayatri, right? So, but I'll show again. So I am giving spaces here. So here I have gave few spaces between, around the equal to sign. I gave the spaces and I'm clicking enter. So here you can see I got the error, right? As I already told you in the first rule, there should be no spaces around. So in this syntax, I've gave spaces between, around the equal to. So I got the error. There should be no spaces. Okay. So and yes, let's create one more variable called age is equals to I'm keeping 21 and I'm going to access the age also. So age. So you can see here I got the output as 21. So this is how you can create the variables and access those variables. Now let's see how can you read the user input. So read, you can give any variable like you can give read marks. So you can read the marks. I'm giving 67. So here if you try to access the marks, so marks, so you'll get the output as 67, right? This is how you can read the input. But if you want to read the input with some prompt, so yes, you can do that. Read space hyphen p space. You can give any prompt you want to give. For example, enter name. So enter name and with what variable you want to access. I want to access with user. So you can give whatever the variable you want to give here and click enter. Okay, so here you can give the name of the value. For the variable you can give the value. So I give Pallavi as name and I'm clicking enter. So when I try to access this name, I'll get, for this particular variable, for this particular value, I gave the variable as name. So here when I try to access echo space dollar name, I'll get the name as Gayatri. Okay, but when I try to access the user here, I gave for this particular command, I gave variable as user, right? So when I try to access it with user variable, I'll get the output as Pallavi, right? So this is how you can read the input using prompt and without prompt, right? Now let's go to the nano terminal and let's look about it. Nano space hello dot sh. So I have opened the nano terminal. Here you can see I'm removing all the code and I'm just keeping that's it. So and here I'm going to read the input. So enter your name. Okay, so and then you have to give the space and here I was using the variable called user and I'm clicking enter. Echo space hello. Here I was using the name of the user, right? So yes, And as I already told you, you have to save this using control plus O and click enter, and to come out of this you have to use control X. So here when you try to access echo space dollar user, yes, you're getting right. So this is how you can able to work with the variables.